Good afternoon, friends and traders. I am Dan Hodgman. Welcome back to the market recap. I hope you guys have all had a great day, a great week. It's been nice to get out of here for a little bit, and I hope you guys have all had a good one. I want to say a big shout out to Hogue for covering me here the last few days. I hope you guys have all had a nice week. I sure had a nice time taking a week off work. I didn't look at a damn thing whatsoever. Came in this morning. I mean, obviously, I still get the Wall Street Journal every day. I thumb through that one. I get the notifications. I don't turn all of it off. But really didn't look at any charts or anything. And what a wild week I missed. Usually it's the Hodgman play, right? When I'm gone, just buy it and it runs higher. Didn't seem to be the case here this last week. What the hell happened to crypto? China jumping in saying, hey, we don't want crypto. So crypto spills over. You got Bitcoin dropping all over the place. I think we're around that 40,000 mark now, but where has this thing gone? I mean, that thing's been all stinking over. I think we clipped that $30,000 mark. So you got that going on. You got tech stocks all over the place. You got Tesla, $586 a share. Man, oh man, it's like the world flipped upside down while I was gone for a week. Can't complain with it though. And you know what? The weekend's almost here. I set it up perfect for myself. I'll be out Friday afternoon, and so work a day and a half, take some couple days off. It'll be pretty nice. We also got 85 and sunny here in southeastern Wisconsin. So as soon as we're done here, I'm going to be getting outside, cracking a cold beer, getting on the boat, and basically continuing my vacation. But markets are moving. A lot of opportunity today. Jobless claims comes up with a good number. We're seeing stock market finally rebound after a few days down. Yesterday, I'm sitting there I think the notification started Dow down 600, Dow down 400, 250, ends up the day down 160 or something like that. So nice little recover there on the Dow yesterday. You got NASDAQ taking a tear to the upside today. Crude oil finally dumping over a little bit. We got the Colonial Pipeline back on track. A lot of pressure to possibly maybe get that Keystone Pipeline to open back up. A lot of pressure on President Biden there. We'll see if something comes of that. If so, maybe we'll see these oil prices continue in this little downward trend. I wouldn't mind. I like cheaper gas. S&P 500, just like NASDAQ, pressing higher. Gold opened up. And our trade played out just as we planned. Closed the gap to settlement price. Euro, nice trend to the upside. Rallies right to Tuesday's settlement price. And yields are down. 10-year note is up. And 10-year note played out really nicely here today. Opened up and never made that initial look lower. That tells us one thing. Hey, it's not looking to close the gap to settlement price. Where's our target up above? Yesterday's point of control came right to it and hit the wall. So great target there. So a lot of opportunity across the board. Couple things going on in the news. Well, it seems like the world is opening up a little bit. I'm watching, one thing I just noticed here this last week, taking some time off. I was out and about running a lot of errands, and a lot of the stores that I go to that usually have a sign that says wear a mask, they're no longer there. CDC says if you're vaccinated, no more need for masks inside. I'm all for that. I am vaccinated, got it done. So we got that going on. You got the economy really starting to pick back up. And I'm seeing that just in a lot of different facets. You think about it, there used to always be that Tuesday night tell, right, on how the economy is doing. If you go out to a restaurant on a Tuesday night, if it's crowded, hey, economy's doing well. If it's empty and it's a good restaurant that normally historically is crowded and it's not, it's saying, okay, maybe there's some questions going on. Well, we're starting to see things picking up, especially here where I live. I live in a small town. I'm seeing things pick up. I was at the bar on Tuesday night, as a matter of fact, and it was packed. It was awesome. It was great to see a ton of people out. So things are getting back on track. And once again, Hoagland, John, thank you for filling in for me the last couple days. If you guys didn't know, today is John's anniversary of 10 years here at Top Step. So John's been with us since before Top Step was even a thing, it feels like. So make sure tomorrow you guys give him a shout out. Brian, Bill, Jared, good afternoon to you guys. Greg, Nicholas, and Richie B. Good to see you guys. All right, so like I said, I've been out for a week. Came back to about, I think, 396 emails and about 180 messages. It's been a long day of catching up. So I'm not perfect on my markets yet. I did not trade today in the slightest. That's something I do. If I haven't traded in a while, taking a week off, I take a couple of days to get back into the swing of the markets before I start to do anything. You know, you take a week off, charts look completely different. And so I'm getting back into the swing of things here, but we'll take a look and just kind of review what we had happen here today. As always, let's go ahead and, I should probably pull up my charts here. How about that? Let's go ahead and open up crude oil. So crude oil settled yesterday up at 63.35, a little bit above. I did not get my settlement prices on. It's been one of those days. Settled just up above yesterday's point of control. So as this market opened up, that's where my look's at. Where, if I get close to settlement price, what do I have in the way of settlement price? I'm looking at point of control. Point of control, if I can get that one checked, I'm pretty content with that trade. So possibly we're looking off the open. If that's not the case, if we miss that trade, where's the next trade here? Well, how's reaction as soon as it approaches settlement price? Yesterday's point of control. We see volume really died off fast and hard the second it traded up above that point of control. It's telling us one thing. If volume continues, look to see the momentum or the direction of that market going. If volume dies off, look to see the market hold or roll over. Well, did exactly that. It rolled right back over, came right down to yesterday's swing low and just a little bit through there. So to me, that was our opportunity of the day. You watch that volume. Keep an eye on how it comes in. If you start to see it slipping off or getting a little bit lower, if volume is dying, that's telling us, hey, step away. Just looking at, just so we can see a little bit, you can see it here as we approached, even off the open, the market broke down. So it was instantaneous. That volume's dying out. That's our opportunity to look to step away. Next, let's go ahead and look at the S&P 500. Market opened up right at a pivotal level. I extended this. This is what we were talking about last week. Right here, this 41.20. Market opened up at 41.20. Great opportunity for us to maybe find a chance. So what are we looking at? Well, we got two options. We got settlement price down below at 41.11 half. 41.11 half. Here we go. We got settlement price right up here. So we're opening up away, 41.11 half. Market has traded through settlement price once already. We got good jobless numbers coming through. I'm going to sit here and say I'm going to look for the long opportunity strictly because we have already traded through settlement price. It had been traded at. It had been checked. We're at a pivotal level and we get positive news coming in. Where can we go from here? Well, we got an unchecked point of control from Tuesday up here at 41.54, 41.55. Great area to look for a target. Guaranteed John talked about that one this morning. All right, next, the NASDAQ. Just like S&P 500, this market opened up and took off to the upside. It's been a little bit of a while since we've traded in here, but notice what we got back here. Unchecked point of control. Back on, what day is that? May 10th. May 10th, 13,500. I like that opportunity. Unchecked points of control. If the market starts moving in the direction of an unchecked point of control, it wants to check it out one more time. Beautiful target off the open. We're trading up above both our moving averages here. That's telling us this market wants to continue in that direction. I think it's a no-brainer. Positive numbers. Get in on that trade and run that thing up to a beautiful target. Now, you don't want to make it up there. We got two swing highs right here at 13,420. Beautiful target as well. So two great targets up above, calling for this market, sending out the magnet, trying to drag it in. All right, looking at the gold. Like we said, gold opened up this morning and rode right to settlement price and yesterday's point of control. Settlement price on this market was $1,881.50. So 1881.5 right here. Market opened up, checked it, moved through, checked yesterday's point of control, moved just a little bit more through that, up to just shy of yesterday's volume that was just shy of yesterday's point of control, right up here at our high at 1885. Are we seeing people running from crypto back into gold? Gold's on a beautiful trend to the upside. Look to buy those dips and see if we can catch the runners to the upside. It's a big question right now. People were using possibly crypto as a safe haven. And now with the concern of this idea of crypto out there and China not wanting to allow that, maybe we're going to see things happening and you're going to see some rotation back towards the gold. All right, next. The euro opened up well up above settlement price. Settlement price was all the way down here at 121.78 half. 121.78 half. Market opened up well above. Made an initial move lower off the open, but found no sellers to come in and pick this thing up. Pretty simple. We have to start recognizing where the buyers and sellers are coming in. If we recognize the sellers are not coming back in and you start to see this market making a higher low, we're looking to get in on trend. Where can this thing go? Well, I'm looking probably to yesterday's point of control. And if we move through there, I'm looking at yesterday's value area high. Never made it all the way up there. But maybe just shy of that, which is where this market came to here today. And lastly, let's look at this 10-year note. Like we said, yields are down. Bonds are up. Market opens up above settlement price. So we opened up above settlement price. And this market did look to rotate over. Settlement price is down here at 132.01. 132.01, which is the overnight low. Yesterday's low. Market opens up. Presses higher. But it makes that initial move. Does it want to move lower? It tries. Did not get there. We got a little bit of weakness right here. And we see the yield start to dip. That's a trigger. Let's get long. See where this thing can go. If we can accept, I'm looking to accept inside. We'll trade up above yesterday's value area low. And I'm looking to yesterday's point of control where this market stopped out. PD, I see your question there. If you can kind of clarify what you mean by bought and held. And what market you're looking at and things of that, we can definitely touch on it. All right, so those are our markets here today, and I assume you're talking something like NASDAQ or S&P, but please just clarify so I can give a little better answer there. So like I said, yields are down. 10-year notes down 46 basis points. Big down there. But the 30-year bond, 4.6, and the 30-year bond is down 4. Our markets, our buys are not looking great here today. We got the VIX up above 20, 20 half right now. We got GameStop. This is a mover to the upside, though. $170.50. We got Tesla down, like I said, $186 there. Airbnb. We're in the red on this one right now. Bought it at 148, trading 136. And Bitcoin trading over at, oops, wrong thing. Bitcoin, here we go. 39,300, or that was yesterday's settlement price. 40,250. Big down there. All right, PD. Let's see here. You look at something like S&P 500. You should be ready off the open. You're looking for an opportunity. When the market accepts or shows directional move, you're looking to hop in anywhere you can. If you don't find a point of entry, let me look at this really quick. So S&Ps, to me, was pretty clear. A level we talked about every single day last week. 4120. Market opened up in the S&Ps at 4120. It's at a pivotal spot. Pretty realistic opportunity. We're asking ourselves two questions. What's going on right now? Well, we got positive news. This market's been down for a couple days. Buyers are probably looking for a chance to bring it back up. So there's things happening. We have positive news. We're at a pivotal level. I am 100% ready to trade at that price. It was extremely pivotal going back. Now, one other thing I want to point out, I believe I have on my NASDAQ chart here, I could be wrong. I am wrong. It's not on this chart. NASDAQ opens up. Same situation. You're in areas with good opportunity. We're trading. We're showing no downside momentum. Off the open, you're looking for that long. That first minute shows direction to the upside. You're looking to get in, and your stops can be placed in any sort of location. Your stop, really, to me, you're looking to continuing to maintain new higher lows. So you can simply put a stop down below and say, hey, here's my chance. Let's see if we can get this market to run and get directional. If not, if you get stopped out, not the end of the world and you missed a day. But to me, S&Ps was extremely tradable. Great opportunity on something we've talked about quite a bit, that 4120. I actually walked away last Wednesday. I did the market forecast and I said I'm going to be gone the next couple of days, but make sure you put this price on your chart. It's going to be a good opportunity level. Came into play here today. So that's what I was looking for. That's where I was looking for the opportunity. Nicholas, my volume profile looks a bit different from yours. How do you set yours? Just so I don't speak out of turn, I run day trading, open hours or regular trading hour session or pit hours. Those are the hours that I run on mine. And I run volume area percent at 70%. That's about it. Very simple. It is the standard within this. Yeah, Greg, we're all looking at a little bit different things. 4120 was my price. So John and I don't trade the exact same. We do different things in our levels. 4120 was my level. That was where my opportunity was. Held above 4134 as well. Good opportunity. So everyone is different. JT, I wouldn't say days like this you just buy in. You got to have that market showing you why. Well, this market opened up and got directional off the open. If that was not the case, then sit back. If it starts to hold back, if it gets into a channel, if it gets a little choppy and we're starting to move sideways, we're not getting directional, sit on your hands and wait a little bit. Oh, cool, Greg. Thank you. I appreciate clarifying that. But yeah, when you start to have so much going on up above and you see the market presenting this and you've got a lot of opportunity in there, that's what you have to look for. We're traders. We have to be quick to act. We got to make that snap quick decision. And if you're not very good at those quick decisions, maybe this isn't the perfect industry at times. You got to be willing to take the risk so long as you know where that risk is, right? We don't get in this and say, well, I'm going to see if it goes, but I don't have a risk on this downside here. So if you know your risk getting into it, you have to be willing to take that risk. And if it's too much risk, it's not the right trade for you. Norman, thank you. I'm glad to be back. All right, guys, enough of me rambling here. I think I got this date in history, and then I'll get on out of here and get closer to that weekend. Before I forget, tomorrow, PMI Composite Flash, 8:45 a.m. Central Time. Existing home sales, 9 a.m. Other than that, pretty quiet afternoon. Gotta love seeing quiet afternoons on a Friday. And lastly, this date in history. Levi Strauss, on this day in 1873, received the patent for blue jeans. Do you know if you find an original pair of Levi's, a 100-year-old pair of Levi's worth like upwards of $100,000? I did not know that. I found a guy who lives on an abandoned mine somewhere out in California. It's like a copper mine or silver mine or something. And he hunts for abandoned 100-year-old blue jeans to try and sell. It's pretty interesting. All right. 1927, Charles Lindbergh took off to fly across the Atlantic in the spirit of St. Louis. And I thought I had one more. Ah, yes, this one, 1862. This one's kind of cool. I know we've got a homesteader in our group here, Tanya. I don't know if she's here today or not. But on this day in 1862, President Lincoln signed the Homestead Act, which gave any person who was the head of a family 160 acres to try his hand at farming for 5 years. So nowadays we have homesteaders all over the country and all over the world. It's quite a cool operation. All right, guys, I'm going to get on out of here. I hope you all have a spectacular day. I look forward to seeing what these markets bring us tomorrow. So until then, stay safe, wash your hands, trade smart, and trade well. I look forward to seeing you guys in the markets. Take care, everybody.